In a small, peaceful town, there lived a kind-hearted woman named Sarah, her 6-month-old baby Emma, and their loyal dog Rocky. Sarah worked hard to raise her child alone after her husband passed away in an accident. Rocky, a golden retriever she had adopted years ago, had become more than a pet. He was family, a silent guardian who understood every emotion that filled the small house. Every morning, Sarah would gently kiss her baby Emma goodbye, pat Rocky on the head, and whisper, "Take care of her, my boy." Rocky wagged his tail proudly, as if promising her safety with all his heart. When Sarah left for work, Rocky stayed beside the baby cradle, his eyes never blinking, always alert. As the clock struck noon one sunny afternoon, the house was filled with the soft hum of a lullaby from the baby monitor. But outside, danger was approaching. Two men, desperate thieves named Rafiq and Jamil, had been watching the neighborhood for days. They knew Sarah left for work daily and saw only the dog inside. Greed blinded them. They decided to kidnap the baby, thinking they could demand money from the helpless mother. They broke into the house quietly through the back door. The sound of creaking would alerted Rocky instantly. His ears perked up. His growl echoed through the hall like thunder. The intruders froze, but only for a second. One tried to distract the dog while the other moved toward the crib. Rocky barked loudly and charged. He leaped at the first man, biting his arm, knocking him to the ground. The other man tried to push Rocky away with a stick, hitting him hard on the back, but Rocky didn't stop. His loyalty was stronger than pain. Emma started crying loudly, her innocent wails filling the room with fear and urgency. Rocky positioned himself between the baby and the attackers. His body trembled, blood dripping from his wounds, but his spirit refused to give up. He fought fiercely 1 against 2, biting, clawing, pushing, and protecting. The house turned into chaos. Furniture broke, glass shattered, and Rocky's growls mixed with the cries of the criminals. Finally, one of the attackers fell unconscious after hitting his head on the table. The other, terrified and bleeding, tried to run but tripped on the broken carpet and fell hard. Rocky stood over him, barking ferociously, keeping him trapped until the neighbors, alerted by the noise, rushed to help. They called the police immediately. When Sarah returned home, she found her door broken, the floor in ruins, and Rocky lying beside Emma's crib, weak but alive. The baby giggled and reached out her tiny hand to touch Rocky's face. Tears rolled down Sarah's cheeks as she hugged him tightly. The police praised Rocky's bravery, calling him a hero. The story spread through the town. Newspapers wrote about the dog who saved a baby. Sarah's eyes filled with pride and gratitude as she watched Rocky recover, his tail wagging gently even with bandages around him. In the final scene, Sarah places a small medal around Rocky's neck, whispering softly, "You are not just my pet. You are my protector, my family, my hero."